So we have this little bit of a thing we do in the garden is we increase the odds of these plants germinating, the seeds germinating. And what I mean by that is we basically free them completely so that they have a better chance of germinating. The next thing we do is we put 6 or 7 varieties of plants, up to 10, and we mix them together. And these are dedicated for our compost pile at the very bottom. And it's very twiggy and I'll go down there with later on and show how we put this in here. But the seeds will fall through the compost and find the darkness and germinate really easily. So right now in North America, there's seeds everywhere, but when they remain on the tree, we've noticed these guys, when they stay on the tree, it can take up for a whole year for these to blow up and to spread around the base of the tree. By taking the seeds out, we're increasing the odds, but we are also making these guys mobile. And what I mean by that is we can take these with us in our pockets and spread them along the river or wherever we want. So by taking the seeds out of the husks, you're actually making the seeds more mobile, and also you're increasing the chances of them germinating. When we mix these varieties together, we seed them in close proximity to each other, we actually increase the odds of all these seeds germinating, and the growth rate is increased as well by that biodiversity and the fact that they know that they have plant partners next to them. Makes a really big difference. So we're going to continue getting these seeds ready, and then we're going to take it down to the river and we're going to seed our compost pile. So we have this composting area. It has every type of soil you can imagine, from sandy soils to this great leaf mulch. And we have all these plants coming out. They were planted on purpose, seeded on purpose. And we would like this entire area to create an extra 20% of green matter that we can compost. Or in cases like this where the plants are really good, we have 7 willow trees in here that we want to get them to grow really big. And if we have support with great soil and great plant material in here, everything will compost quicker and everything will be tied together a lot better. The soil will actually be alive. We have 6 or 7 different types in here, really fine seeds to really grainy seeds. And all I do is I basically spread it throughout the whole area. And what's really cool about this is there's little cavities where these seeds will fall into, especially when you walk on top of here. And this is 1 hour of work getting all these seeds freed up. So we're seeing it as a huge benefit. I'm going to kick them in a little bit so they get to fall in between the cracks. And the most important thing is they need shade and they need water. So I got really fine seeds here that you can't even see them, that's how fine they are. I'm going to come back and put them in the same places. So here are the willow trees. They're here on purpose. They're supposed to fill in a huge gap that we have here. And they're doing well. They need to be watered again. Get some of these fine seeds out. So what I'm getting at is for 1 hour work, separating all these seeds, we're going to have a very different area here with lots of light. So hopefully this will make a big difference, and everything will be supported and everything will decay nicely. We have lots of these grasses in here. There's pumpkins. There's some of these air plants that don't need roots very well, don't have to be rooted too well. So this will change in the next 3-4 weeks. This will be a very different area and it will decompose. Yeah, one of our main objectives is securing this wall so the river doesn't take it. And what we've done is we have these really strong grasses. They're almost bamboo-like. And we've jammed them in here with tree branches. And we are going to plant the daylights out of this, which is really important to us. If we can get these willows and these red guys here to take over and these air plants, then this will change a lot. It'll be a lot stronger for the rains not to carry it away. So our plan of keeping this protected by growing life inside it is probably the best way we can do it. And I think we're going to have great success keeping this land in place and not losing it to the river again. So we have this very dry area here. We notice when we have plants in here that it holds the moisture much better. We've taken everything out and we're going to do this entire area with about maybe 30 different seeds, turn it into a chaos area. That'll make a big difference here to retain the moisture. We're trying to get all the rocks out. It's a very rocky material. We're also going to put a bunch of compost in here. Yeah, when we're doing this chaos gardening, we do the taller plants, we'll do them by hand and put them on the edge. These are tomato seeds from Alberta, so we're putting them on the side of the rocks so they stand out. And that makes a difference for us because then we have the tomato plants that are taller on the edges of the beds and they grow better that way. So here's our chaos mix, a new mix for the second part of the garden. We have probably 30 different seeds in here and we're ready to put them on the area that we prepared. We've got some compost in there. This area was completed yesterday and we've got tomato seeds all the way around the rocks.